Hey guys, it's Magical. I'm just bringing you some of the Transformers Fall of Cybertron gameplay demo here. I gotta say, this demo is really awesome. They seem to have done a fantastic job of transitioning to a more fair way of playing the last one. I felt in the last one the truck or the car were way overpowered in the last one, except in a couple matches where the jets were really good in the War for Cybertron. But this one, they seem to have balanced it really well. You now only have one ability, no grenades, much easier. And you can see that the customization level is just incredible. I mean, you can change the arms, the legs, the wings, the wheels, everything. And the chest controls like the vehicle form you have. They've now incorporated helicopters into jets, so you not only have jets, but you have helicopters with that. One helicopter, which is actually really cool. And with a DLC coming out, there's going to be Dinobots and Insecticons. How crazy is that? Dinobots, Grimlock, the gigantic T-Rex with a flamethrower in his mouth. I don't know anything else about any of the other Dinobots or Insecticons, but it sure looks awesome. I've seen a few images, like a Stegosaurus, Triceratops, T-Rex, Brontosaurus, and a Pterodactyl. That's all I've seen. I don't know what the Insecticons are, like what they turn into, but that's all I know. Kind of funny thing, I was trying to record this video and I got right into a game and it ended right as I got into it. But they've done a really great job. The graphics are fantastic, and it's just, I don't know. I like how they went back to the old way the Transformers used to look and everything. I think that was a great idea for them. So I've actually reached the highest level for now on all the levels. The highest level you can get right now is level 6, but they will be changing the level cap on August 10th. I believe it will be allowing you to go to level 10, but no promises on that. It should be at least 8, because the highest thing I've seen you can unlock is 10, but that's just an extra class, so the highest weapon you can unlock is level 8. But I'm hoping they allow that, because I'm looking forward to trying out some of the other weapons. They look really cool. What's also cool is they have armor sets, so you can make your character look specifically like another character from the actual storyline. You can pick Jazz or Optimus Prime, or you can make your own. Personally, I don't see why not. Just go make your own. Seems like the best. One of the new things they implemented in this was host migration. In the previous one, the host quit, the game ended. Now with the host quits, they have a host migration. It's really nice. So I'm going to be going through all the classes here just one by one, kind of just showing them off. So this is the car, and he has the ability to cloak in the demo, which is, it gets drained pretty fast, as you'll see. It doesn't last very long like in the previous one, save. But it's very helpful. The car is very fast and has just a machine gun kind of fire. Kind of a bit hard to aim because you're so fast, but very helpful with speed. And you can jump. The one thing they removed is the abilities with the vehicles. You can no longer flip while in the car. Kind of sucks, but not a big take. Yeah, see, if you go cloak again. What's cool in this one is previously, if you hit cloak, you had to just, as soon as you started firing, you became uncloaked. Same here. But you had to wait for it to fully charge again. Here, if you fire, and it only uses up the part of the ability. Now, here's a hint, guys. This coil thing is a health regeneration. And the second you stop taking damage, your health starts regenerating right away and quickly. Makes you practically invincible. I've taken down like 2 tanks at one time with it. As long as they don't have a fully automatic gun and they aren't constantly hitting you while you have it on, it's great. And what's nice is you can grab it, run into a battle, and activate it then. It's not like as soon as you grab it, it's activated. And I picked this card because of the look, and I really like how he flips forward to transform. I mean, that's just an awesome way to transform. And then it looks really cool when you hit cloaking and then transform right into it right away. And with the car, you have the Scatter Blaster, which is from the previous one. It's an automatic shotgun. But they have a new weapon. I believe it's called the Pathfinder or Pathway. And it's kind of like a Desert Eagle from Call of Duty in that it's a gigantic pistol. And when you shoot your opponents, it lights them on fire. So I don't know if that means it continuously does damage for a little while, or like the more consecutive shots you get on it, the more damage each shot does. But I noticed if you ping them in the head a few times, it will kill them. I mean, jets get taken down 3 shots easy. They're the weakest, but they get taken down 3 shots. Now, here's my truck. His ability is he can spawn a barrier in front of them that he can shoot through, but the enemy cannot shoot through. So it's really good that if you're about to die and the enemy's a bit far away, jump away. The truck actually has rockets in vehicle form, and they replaced the fusion cannon with the riot cannon. The riot cannon is it's basically the same thing. Not really different at all. Another thing they added that's different is your health doesn't regenerate. Instead, you have actual shields. So you have to actually grab health if you want to regenerate health. Now that tank was using a special weapon called the Harvester. I'll explain it later when I'm in the tank. Now, the truck actually has another weapon, thermo rockets. They were in the previous one. In this one, they take a while to reload, and it's one shot and you have to reload, but they're really, really powerful. And it's really cool. It's 3 rockets and they combine into 1. But they're really powerful. You can take a tank out in 3 shots, but again, you have to reload after every single shot, so it makes it a bit difficult to work with. It's the reason I like the riot cannon more. Oh, barely made it over that lift there. That was very close. It wouldn't have mattered though, it's not like I would have died. See, there's the barrier, but he was too close, so he just walked right through it. And now, here's the tank. That previous weapon I was talking about, the Harvester, it's a special weapon that is it's considered a shotgun, but it doesn't really look like one. What you do, it's really close range. Really close range. But when you kill every time you shoot them, you gain health, and when you kill them, you gain a lot of health. So. And then this is the Scrapmaker X18. I guess it's supposed to be an updated version of the Scrapmaker X12 from the previous one. It's just basically the same thing, except it doesn't take time to wind up, it just starts firing. Which is, again, really powerful, really nice. And you don't have to ever reload it. Once you're out of ammo with it, you're out, so no reloading. And it's not like it spills out ammo quickly. I mean, it's got quite a bit. And then you got the tank cannon here. I haven't really used it much because I just don't really like it. I don't like being the tanks. I find them slow. Even though they got the most health and the most powerful weapon, I don't find them really that great. I don't know. They're just kind of slow. And they don't really have any good ranged weapons. I guess the tank cannon, but again, it's really hard to hit them with. It's not like there's a zoom ability with it or anything. And then the Scrapmaker is just inaccurate, as you can see. It's not dealing any damage. And then the tank has the Whirlwind ability. Oh, I forgot to mention this. With all the abilities they have, you can stop it at any time. You stop and go, stop and go. So if you activate Whirlwind and the guy gets away from you, you can stop it right there. You don't have to keep it spinning like in the previous one. Now here's my favorite, the jet. And I like this one because it has an automatic weapon, the Neutron Assault Rifle, which is kind of like the Scrapmaker, but you have to reload and it doesn't fire as fast. So it's really powerful, but it's not too ranged, so it's really good for close range. But then there's the Orbital Pistol, which is the secondary weapon, which is more ranged, but doesn't do a lot of damage. So what you do is, here's what I find to work really well against tanks, anybody. You hit them with the Orbital Pistol, which takes down their shields, injures them, and makes their armor weaker. and it so it makes their armor weaker and marks them on the map. So if they start running, you can follow them exactly and know where they are. And then you pull out your neutron assault rifle and you'll blast away with that. See, I'm blasting with the pistol, but there's 3 guys there. Wait, no way I'm gonna win. The jet also has the ability to heal teammates. It's no longer a weapon, it's now an ability. So you point at a teammate, hit the right bumper, and then you can continue shooting while healing a teammate. So if you have a tank next to you, you can heal him while assisting with the fight. Unlike before where you chose either to heal or to fight. This is a thing called an intercooler. It operates just like the heal, but instead if there's a teammate around and you activate it, he gets the ability too. What it does is it regenerates your ability a lot faster, and I mean a lot faster. You can practically like go cloak constantly if you're a car. It's most useful if you're a car or if you're the truck because you use that shield a lot. I like the jets a lot because they're really fast and really hard to follow unless you're a jet. And they're really hard to get away from too. So if you feel you're not going to win the fight, you can get away from the firefight. You can get around the map quickly and assist wherever needed. I mean, you can kind of come after a guy even after he's just got out of the fight and kill him. And if there's another jet flying around doing the same thing, you can follow him as the jet. If there's a car, you can follow him as a jet. If there's a tank, there's nothing that can escape the jet. I mean, other than another jet if you're really good at the jet. I want to mention this while I have the jet out. If you have the orbital pistol out, or if you're a character and you're fighting a jet, the way you know you get marked by an orbital pistol is there's arrows that appear down, 2 arrows that come pointing in at your health, meaning you've been marked. Now, if you have 1 set of arrows, you've been marked once. If you have 2 sets of arrows, you've been marked twice. And if you have 3 sets of arrows, which I believe is the max, you've been marked 3 times. And that means you're really weak and you are going to be marked for a while. So if you get hit by the jet, unless you're another jet and you're a really good pilot, you're going to have a hard time getting away because the jet's vehicle is rockets, which lock on the vehicle mode. So you can't get away from it. I mean, they lock on and fire. And you have to pull some really tricky maneuvers and everything. The only thing that sucks about the jet is he has really low health, the same amount as the car actually, which is the reason I like him better in the car because he can fly. But, another thing they added to this game is the ability to sprint. Now, dash everybody has dash, but if you hold down left bumper, which is dash, you actually begin to sprint. Not too useful unless you're not too far away from the fight. But it's kind of useful. You can't shoot while sprinting, just like most games or anything, but you can fight while doing that. You can get to a battlefield pretty quickly, so it does help. The tank is the slowest sprinting, then I believe it's the truck, and then the car is the fastest, and the jet's the second fastest. They have the stats on there, I just haven't looked at it very closely. I've only experimented by actually running with the character. But I've worked hard to get all 6. I'm hoping there's some kind of bonus if I get all 4 to 10 or something. Maybe I unlocked something earlier, but I doubt it. No, I've never seen that in a demo before. But we ended up winning the game, just barely. I believe we were down by 4 at one point when they only needed 1 more kill. Well, guys, I hope you liked this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, favorite, all of that stuff. And hey, with the comments, leave ideas for an intro because I found out not a lot of people like my previous one, which is why I stopped putting them on my videos. And so I'm trying to look for a new one. I need a new idea. I have no idea what to do. So please comment with your ideas or send me a message with your ideas. Thanks. Have a great day.